Hello YouTube and welcome. Today we are at Newbold Comyn in Leamington. Today I am riding solo, so the intention of today's video is just to do a quick ride through all the different trails available at the bike park. We're going to start at the skills area, we're going to do all 4 lines here, then we're going to move on to the jump line, which is over there. So it's the jump line, it's a red and a blue trail. We're then going to push up the push-up, and we're going to work through the trails one at a time. And what I would do is I will bookmark the trails because they are not named at the moment. I will bookmark them and I will number them so you know where they are and how to get to them. Hope you enjoy the video. So this is the skills area. Directly behind me is the Newbold Arms. And in front of me we have 3 lines. We have 2 blues and a green. Blue on the left is jumps, which is 4 small tabletops. The blue in the middle is berms only, is also a blue. And then the one on the right hand side is a green line, which is also just turns, small rollers. There is just to the right hand side, there is a small track there. But we'll ride down all 3 or 4. And yeah, you'll get a rough idea of what's going on. So let's go. This is jumps. Just got to not touch the brakes. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. There's 4. Nice. A little dab on the brakes. I reckon I would have overshot ever so slightly maybe if I hadn't dabbed the brakes. But there you go. Oh, it's exceptionally warm, exceptionally humid today, but it's still nice to be out on the bike. The wind has just started to pick up slightly, but we'll carry on and see how it goes. So, quick push up, back to the stop again. Catch a breath, and then we'll head off into the blue line, which is turns. Here we go. Same roll in, just chill, corners dialed in, roll there, roll there, turn, yeah, mega chill, really cool for getting them corners. And same again, just going to push up back to the top. So, just while that young lad's going down the green, there is another trail just here, which is ideal for the very wee nippers, which is a very, very short pump track for the young uns. Ideal if you're on like a little balance bike or something similar. Yeah, really cool. So, we just do a nice steady down this green, just so you can see what's involved. I won't go too fast because there is a young lad down there. But yeah, again, right hand side, you know, on the green, which is very, very gentle rollers. Ideal for the young nippers. There you have it. So that's the skills area. All 4 trails, 2 blues, 2 greens. 1 with jumps, 1 with very small jumps and berms, working all the way down to balance bikes. So yeah. Anyway, if you come back to the area, the kind of the main area where everyone waits, head out, turn right. What we'll do now is we'll head over to the next section. Here the official trail goes left, but there is a shortcut to go right, but we'll go left just so you can see the way that it was meant to be ridden. It's just nice and shady in the trees. We'll head up this little push-up and then we'll veer off to the right to the jumps. Here we are. So the jumps, you can carry on left to another trail, we'll come to that in a minute. So this is it. This is what they're calling the jumps. Let's get to the top of this. Rolling. Oh, the wind is picking up now. So, from here, on the left, we have a red line, and on the right we have a blue line. So, I'm just going to pause for a second because you can probably hear the wind really picking up. I'll see you in a sec. So just while the wind dies down quickly then, we're just going to get on the blue. Again, still warming up at the moment, so nice and steady. Here we go, this is the blue, let's go. Wow, it is very windy actually. I didn't think it'd be this windy. Woo. And a big jump to end. Woo. So, it normally takes me about 2 hours to warm up to these jumps. Fortunately, today I've only been here about 20 minutes, so here we are back at the top of the jumps. I've just ridden the blue and now we're going to ride the right, which is on the left hand side. As far as I'm aware, there's 2 tables. There's a big high berm that you can just see in the distance there. Another berm to the left. There's a step down, but I think most people use that as a roller or a pump. And there's a big table at the bottom as well. So again, slightly above my pay grade today. I have cleared these in the past, but it's a very organic experience, I can tell you that. Sometimes you can come and you can ride and clear everything. Some days you come back and you're just maybe not feeling it that day, or the conditions are slightly different, you know, maybe a bit tired, who knows. But yeah, that's mountain biking, every day is different. So anyway, feeling all right today. It's a little bit windy, a little bit hot, but we're going to get into it. We're going to try and clear these 2 little tables at the beginning. Let's get it. Start off a bit here. Oh, it's windy though. No, maybe not. They are actually quite sizable, those jumps. And this big roller. Burn, isn't it? This is the step down. Here we are. That's quite a big one at the end. So yeah, that is the red run. Still warming up. What we're going to do now is we're going to push up again, same trail, because I believe there is another little blue trail around the back. If we carry on past the jumps, then there is another blue trail. So let's go and get it. So here we are back at the jumps again. We're just going to swing a left this time. Go past the jumps, and I believe it takes us to another small blue line. Just back off a sec, get my breath. Whew. I don't believe there's any marker post on this one, so I might be wrong. Fact, it's made of green. Here it is. So this is the blue. Nice table there. Nice little berm. Yeah, that's right. This is the green now. So there we go. Follow it down. Nice. And that's it. This is the bottom of one of the blues from the top. This is the bottom from the red that comes through the forest or the woods. And I believe in a second we'll get to the bottom of the blue that starts on the very back. So this is the bottom of all the trails. Again, there's a very gentle ride round, and it'll put it back to the bottom of the jumps trails. So I see there. Here we are. This is the skills area to the front on the left. And this is basically the start of the push-up again. So there has been a small realisation by myself there. That blue trail we just rode, it appears that is a blue section on a green trail. So what we'll do next is we'll ride the full green trail. Anyway, this is the green. Let's get into it. That's right. So this is where we joined a minute ago. Again, nice little push up. See at the top. Right then. Oh, take a minute to get my breath. It is exceptionally warm today, exceptionally humid. So let's get it. This is the full green. Quite a flat corner, that one. And left and up to light green all the way down. Nice. Nice. A little small roller jump there. Another one there. Again, some very steady berms. Nice. It's nice steady stuff if you're a beginner or new to mountain biking. Nice and steady. On our right hand side we've got the bottom of one of the reds. This is what I'm going to call the red jump line. We will call this trail number 2. We're probably going to save this one till last because the jumps are really quite sizable. Some of them are up to 30 feet. Just as we come out of the trees, you see the extent of the switchback push-up. There is a shortcut if we head straight on, but we'll take advantage and use the whole of the trail. Just as we arrive at the top, there's a sign post marker on our right hand side, and this is the trailhead for the red jump line. So if we're going to call the first blue-green one, we'll call this number 2. I will put a map up with what 3 words and all that kind of stuff, give you a better idea what the trails look like and how to get to them and which ones are which. So we're going to avoid this one for now. Like I said, this is quite a big jump line. There's about 6 or 7 quite sizable jumps, and I would struggle to clear them on a good day, fully warmed up. So what we should do is we'll push around to the left and we'll go and ride the next blue trail that you come to. We're going to call this trail number 3. And if you look, you may just be able to see it in the distance over there. So it's a blue trail, very twisty and turny. Some of the berms are quite sharp. There are some features on there that you can boost and jump, but I'll see when we get there. next trailhead. This is the one we are going to ride next. This is the blue trail, again, it's not named. So for the purpose of this video, we call it Trail 3. Please refer to the map, give you an idea of what trail it is, how long it is, etc. This one is quite a cool trail. Like I said before, it's very, very twisty. It's quite fast and it's quite a steep descent really for a blue. So again, quite windy. I apologise for the squeaky wheel. I apologise for the wind, although it's not really my fault, so I don't know why I'm apologising. Tell you what, I'll apologise for not wearing a dead cat. That's a little fluffy thing that goes over the microphone. So, right, let's get into the blue. This is trail number 3. Here we go. Wow, they're very tight, these berms are. Very tight. There's a little jump there, into the berm. Wow. Wow, very twisty. Not going to get that. That was a nice little double, but I just didn't carry the speed for that one. Right. They're very, very downwards facing. Nice little double there. Again, not enough speed. Quite a big double there actually. And one there. Very cool. Very, very downwards facing trail. And a few tight little berms just to finish off the trail. Woo. Wow, very windy. Very windy. It's all coming straight at me as well. Here we are again. So here we are again. Just arrived back at the top of the trails. This is the blue we've just ridden, which we named number 3. So we're now going to head left. There's 2 more trails. This next section is a bit less climb on this section, so you can really get your welly down a bit. A little bit of fun between push-ups. We're just heading now to trails 4 and 5. So there's a blue, a little hop off here. Nice. Step up there. And what this is going to take us to is the last 2 trails of the day. There's a red trail, which we're going to call trail number 4. And there's a blue trail, which we're going to call trail number 5. So the red heads down to the right hand side, goes through the trees. It starts with a couple of sizable jumps. And then it's very, very fast, twisty stuff through the trees. A couple of small doubles. This is the last of the push-up now. I hope my methodology works for naming the trails. I'm really hoping that when the park officially opens, the trails will be named. Take a lot of the guesswork out of it. So again, very windy, so we'll head down through the trees first. So here we are then at the top, or the last trailhead of the park for today. So we've ridden the green, which was 1, which has got a blue section. There's the next one, which is the red, which is the large jump line, which we're calling 2. The first of the blues, which we've just ridden, was 3, and this is the next red, which we're going to call 4. So anyway, like I say, the jumps, it starts with 2 rather large jumps. So let's get into it. Just hop off this ledge. So, they are huge. This one's massive. Get into the trees. Quite a fun section this is. Probably one of my favourite trails at the park. Quite fast. Little double here. Nice. Little rollers, big berms. Into another little roller. The berms are quite tight in here. Of course you've got the trees. It's good fun. Table to end with. Then back up to the bottom of the trails. 3 little rollers. Nice. Here we are. So short-lived trail, that one, but packed full of features. And going through the trees always makes you feel like you're going faster than you are. So, one more trail. That was trail number 4, which is a red, and there's one left, which is a nice little blue, nice and chill, and that brings us back down to where we are now. So another little push-up, and I'll see you at the top. So, just arriving back at the top of the trailhead again. This is the 3rd of 3, just about to the blue run. So this is the last of the trails today. This is trail number 5, and this is a really nice twisty downhill line, ideal for improving on berms. And jumps alike. Just building up that confidence, building up that speed. Something I could do with doing, clearly. Such a progressive bike park. It really is something for everyone. Those are massive. Not quite that one, or that one. Oh. Landing took a beating then. So yeah, so much progression. Oh, we're not quite there in those doubles. But yeah, here we are, back at the bottom again. So, last trail to do now is trail number 2, which is the Reds jump line. So let's go and get to it. I'll see you at the top. So here we are again. We've just arrived at the first trailhead. We've just come up the push-up. This is the first trailhead of 3. And we're now going to tackle what would be trail number 2. So just to recap, as you first come in from the car park, you've got the skills area on your right hand side. Past that, you've got the blue and the red jump lines. But if you veer left, you come up the trailhead, and this is the first trail you come to. In my opinion, is the most difficult trail here, just because of the size of the jumps. I think there's about 5 or 6 table jumps. Everything is rollable, but everything is quite sizable. I think the largest jump on this trail, second or third to last jump, is 30 foot. So they are all very sizable jumps. Again, everything is rollable, so even if you're a beginner like myself, this trail is certainly achievable. Just maybe don't expect to clear them first attempt. There's some riders in the group that are very well accomplished riders, and even they've said that it's quite challenging to clear these jumps, certainly first go. So again, this is a trail guide. This will give you a rough idea of what the park is all about. Unfortunately, I am not the most advanced or technical rider there is. However, I do enjoy it, and hopefully you get something from this video, and hopefully you can make sense of my numbering system. So let's get into it. I've caught my breath. We'll try and get the right gear before we go barreling in. It is still windy, I'm afraid, guys, so it is what it is, but let's get into it. Wow, that really is windy. Wow, real steep step. Kickers, knickers, real steep jumps these are, and it's a real steep downhill trail. Yow, they're just, yeah, they're big old jumps. Woo! They're way past my pay grade, but it's still good fun. Step up at the end there, and this brings you halfway up to the push-up once again. So there you go. It is worth noting on that last run I did, the red jump line, that it does bring you out about a third of the way up the push-up. Now, I'm not sure if you can go back down the push up there, but in the spirit of not going the wrong way on the trails, ask me how I know. I've decided I'm just going to push up and do another run down. We might as well use the trails that are here. I think my favourite trail so far is trail number 4, which is the red run. It goes through the trees. It's just really cool, it's fast, there's nothing huge, everything's achievable at my level, so it's quite a nice little run, that is. So I'm going to head up there and I'll see you at the top. So once again we are back at the top. So this is the third trailhead of 3, the furthest on the push-up. We've got the blue to our left and the red in front of us. This is the what we're calling the tree trail or the tree line. Again, until some names are thought up for these trails, we're just going to go with numbers. I hope my logic holds out today. The idea was that I've numbered the trails closest to the car park and the furthest ones away is 5. So we have number 1, which is the green with the blue section. We rode that first. Number 2 is the red jump section we've just ridden now. Number 3 was the blue. Number 4 is this one in front of us. Number 5 is the twisty blue one just there. So again, I hope my logic holds out, and I hope it all makes sense. But we're going to hit this while we're here. Like I say, this is one of my favourite lines. It's just really, really good fun, and you never know, one day I might actually clear these 2 big jumps at the beginning. But keep working at it. You don't get better at these things by looking at them, so let's get into it. This is the tree line. Christ, it's just so big. Ow. It's always scary when that body weight just creeps over to the front of the handlebars. Here we go. That's a massive double, that is. That one's cool. Little pedal strike there. Just keep on your toes. No pun intended. Woo! It's great fun down here. That berm needs a little bit building up, I reckon. Either that or I need to get better at biking. Yo! Wicked. 3 little rollers at the end. Got 1, 2, 3. Nice. That is a really good fun trail, that is. Oh, I think next step is to work on my fitness. Oh, heck. So there is one more part of this park. If you come up from the car park past the skill centre, turn left. Apparently there's the old 4-cross. Apparently it's somewhere over here. Now this could be a bit of a goose chase, it could be a bit of an adventure. I've got a rough idea of where we're going. So let's head out, see what we can find. I'll see you when we get there. Here we are. This is Campion Hill cycle track. So basically you turn right, left, you turn left past the skills area, you follow that road down, then bear right, and then bear right again up the hill. And here we are. Wow, pretty sizable stuff. So let's get to the top. So I just arrived at the top of the Campion Hill cycle track. I'm assuming, and you may be able to correct me on this, but I'm assuming this is what used to be the old 4-cross. Now I've just walked up and I was previously warned by Adam that this berm here is rather large. And to say it's rather large is rather an understatement, because That's got to be 16 foot, maybe 20 foot. It's absolutely ridiculous. So anyway, yeah, if you turn left, if you come up past the skills area, so the skills area is on your right, you turn a left immediately. There's like an old access road with some speed bumps. You get to the end of there, and there's one of them weird metal gates, so you can't like put motorbikes through. When you get to that, turn right. You go up the hill and the road forks, or the path forks, and you bear right, and it brings you out just down here. So we're going to give this a go, I think. But it is, again, it's very windy. There's multiple line choice here as well by the looks of it. You can either go straight, or you can go left and flick round. You can go right and flick round. So yeah, let's get into it and see what we can achieve. Let's have a go. Right, let's get it. God, this looks massive. This stuff looks huge. Woo! Nice. God, it's very humpy though. I can imagine this would be really cool, like a dirt jump. Oh my goodness! Look at the size of this berm. My God! Oh, that's steep. That's very, Jesus, this is massive. The berms are ridiculous. Which way do we go? Left or right? Left or right? Let's go left. Yo. Yo. Yeah, that's pretty cool actually. I reckon with practice you get to know that, you get pretty quick on there. Oh, that's got the old ticker going. I know that GoPros really flatten out terrain, but that is very steep. It's steep down and steep up. Kind of you bomb in and then it's straight up. So yeah, there's definitely scope there for like dirt jump stuff if you're into that. If you like, you know, your chick sands and your, this is the one Woburn with the dirt jumps and that, then yeah, definitely come and check this out. This is mint. But then berms are, oh God, they're ridiculous. That's it up there. That is huge. So yeah, I'm going to do that a few more times, I think. I see at the top. So here we are back at the top again. We went straight last time. I think I might go left this time. Left then right. And I think down there I might go right, just to say I've ridden it. Let's just make sure we are in the right gear. I think we are. These were dialed. They're just starting to play up a little bit. Might need tweaking again. Anyway, I'm going to go left. I'm going to go right. Around the massive berm. Oh, we need a name for that, don't we? Like Berminator, or that's a crap name for a berm. Berm of Doom or something, I don't know. But it's massive. If you can think of a name for that massive berm, stick it in the comments, because that just needs to be named. It's just like Megaloberm or something. Anyway, comments in the description. Let's see what you got. Massive berm at Newbold Comyn. So anyway, yeah, we're going to ride again. I'm going to stop talking. We're going to go left, right, roundy, 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 and then we're going to go right at the bottom. So let's get it. Hopefully my gears will last out. Go left. Ooh, nice. That really spits you out actually. Oh, it's very pumpy though. Oh, it brings us into the megaloberm. And then into this step up, down. Wow. Another massive berm. We went left first time, so we're going to go, woo! Bit out of control there. Yo! Oh, that's so cool. But I'm also so knackered. So, but look at that. It's just monstrous. That is so much fun, and there's hardly any push-up. So by the time you can fly out of this step down, you finish about here without pedalling, and then it's just a short little push back to the top. So that's it then. That is Campion Hill Cycle Track and Newbold Comyn Cycle Trails. Thanks ever so much for checking in today and checking out my video. If you do like it, please feel free to give us a like, and if you like the content, please feel free to give us a subscribe as well. It really does help, and we really do appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you've taken something away from it. But until next time, thank you very much, and we'll see you soon.